guys, it depends on the time and the period that we're gonna be watching this amazing video. Here I'm just shooting this video from the hostel, and the time here in East Africa, Kenya, we have a local time, guys. It's 7:15 here in East Africa, Kenya. I know in the past, in the other parts of outside Kenya, maybe right now it might be at 6 noon, 12 noon, guys, in the other parts there in East Africa, Kenya. But here in East Africa, Kenya, local time is 7:15. You're gonna see, guys. I'm sorry for my viewers. I'm sorry for my subscribers. I have not been shooting my videos because I had such things that they have just been apart way on me. I had just been rolling out to be just in a treatment where I had just been gotten some sickness back to my body. When I was just playing football, I had gotten an injury back on my bone here. That's why, guys, I had not been shooting out my video. I had just been taken out to the hospital. Even I was not remembering where I am. But I said I'm just saying that I'm too sorry to my just subscribers and viewers. For the coming viewers each and every day, my name is Brian Bogai, coming from East Africa, Kenya. From I am Marwa Villa, being called at Villa Merijin. At Villa Merijin, everything is just being gotten there. I am Marwa has just brought something grand and to the family, even to the community shield, where people are just getting some of the maybe employees. I am Mara testifying since 2018 he had never been employed with anyone, but one of the guys has just employed I am Mara to go and fence for her a little bit the garden which he had just been paid. I do remember the content creators at Nyabohanse, I do come from at Nyabohanse at the place being called Rokele Village. Nearby, I am Mara, I am Ayugno, it's Nasto, it's Gintu, and other people like Brunian Traveler and Martin Kizake E. Here I am shooting this video. I'm gonna tell you more. Just continue watching at this vlog. Guys, behind here we have a little bit some tanks, and our tank it has just been no water inside of it. You're gonna hear the sound, guys. Do we say that it is velocity or what, guys? To the other tank on the other side, water is not inside there, guys. Behind the camera, this is a cameraman. You know, sometimes people do wonder, what am I doing? But they will come to know in the future coming, guys. After everyone is just rolling with his own life here in East Africa, Kenya. Now, the guy gonna be knowing, oh, is this what this guy was just doing around here? We have a chick. At times, it depends with the place where you are. This chick is very black, but everyone, you know, at times people it depends with the kind of the people whom are just living around, guys. At times, this chick might be maybe representing something here and having some pigs. Oh, my lady. She's looking after food. Imagine my previous former high school, which I had just been learned before even I came here at Bungoma. Yesterday, I heard that they have just banned the school because they need to go back at their home. I was now just wondering what is just happening back to the school. It is the principal, it is the people whom are just working around there. Because at times my uncle went there looking after her child, but he was told that you are not supposed to enter inside here because the previous day some people, they have just been caught because of just having some paraffin and matchbox. The people went back at home, but after all, After they have just gone at home, it reaches in the evening hour where they have just taken the same paraffin and the matchbox, and then they light on the dormitory. But a few moments later, some neighbors came and they just put some fire off, guys. At times, here in East Africa, you never know what is just happening around to people's back to their mind. You know, not everyone whom you see back on your backbone, he needs you to be performing the way he needs, guys. At times, he maybe he or she comes happy when he sees you. You are just being demolished and going downwards to the things which are just happening around here in East Africa, Kenya, all over the surrounding here. Not every place the surrounding could be good around back at their home, around back at the streets. Not everything gonna be as good as here, guys. At times we're gonna be breathing more, but these flowers may gonna be taking more oxygen and from us rather than even carbon dioxide. At times it is not advisable to be planting some flowers nearby the houses because they have their own cuiraces and to our health body, guys. That's why you see some of many people, they do not plant some flowers onto their houses nearby, but they plant far away from their houses. No? Let me see in the comment section. I doesn't know. Maybe you're gonna tell me what it means, guys. Last time we have seen some of the trees around here, the shade trees. They're really growing, but at the same time, it has our fruits on back to back of it, guys. I doesn't know the process how I'm gonna be called it. Maybe whoever watches this video, let me see in the comment section, guys. We have aloe vera for the treatment of malaria, for the treatment of even stomachs, even wounds, and other many things, guys. We have a beautiful another fruits here. Doesn't know which kind of a fruit is this, but maybe after 6 months, after 1 year, this kind of a fruit is takes 1 year in order for it to put some fruits on top of it, and you're gonna be able to see on the kind of the fruits that's gonna be upholding around here. Because even back at my home there, I have a little bit some fruits like this, guys. We have some other guavas here, some guavas trees. We have another guavas trees here. We have another guavas there, guys. A real story. I'm coming with a real story now. I want to start a big project back at my home, where I had just been receiving some of the money from one of my friends back there at my home, guys. He usually be my friend. In fact, it's a girl whom is just sending me some amount of money in order for me to do some projects. But I do return some prayers unto her. May God bless her wherever he just removing some money. I do update the money that the guy is just sending for me. But for reasons, my parents, they're telling me to leave such things. But according to me, to my mind, I do see that I'm just well. Because at times when I say something, the guy just performs what I just say. He really sends for me some a little amount of money each and every day. And there I do even tell my mom and my dad that I want to start something else, because where I have just reached, I need to have my own house. I want to own my own house. To build within 6 months, I will have been build my own house. I will have been brought some stones after been doing some projects which we have already been agreed with the girl around back at my home village. When the girl sees me when I'm just being demoted down, at times, I will just come with that. I have just said in the previous video my real story that has just been occurred when I was too young. At times, people they were running from me, but it reaches at a point where I'm just working hard. At times we do say that relatives will accept you when you are just being performed unto your life, but will never be accepted when you are just being demolished unto your life. Some people they will just come and ask you for the maybe for the something to help for the help because somehow you are someone whom you are just being maybe depend in the village and other many things. At times we might have some hearts even to help, some hearts even to give, some hearts even to give wherever we can, guys. I had just been dreamed to build a house. Maybe it will be just 3 bedrooms, one sitting room, a kitchen, and even a bathroom at the same time having a toilet inside. Maybe because I gonna be because we have my dad is an engineer. We'll just only measure the house. Most of our family members, we just measure the house. At the same time, we'll just be after measuring the house. My only thing is to bring the materials, and then they will help me where they can. I got so that I gonna enrich to my dream. To the presence of the guy whom is just sending for me some money, I have no any problem, guys. But problems now comes from my my relatives. What? Why do you work with certain guy? You know, Imagine someone looking after the language of the person, someone looking after the language of a person. Now, even if we are just looking after the language of a person, what could the language just help you in order, at times, even someone who comes to help you is not even kind of a neighbor, even is not kind of relative from nowhere, guys. Someone coming to help you in order for your life to be as good as well. But some people they do demolish you from the guy, and I don't know what they are just thinking of, guys. When I was just when I was just receiving each and every amount of money, not that I'm too happy, you know, back at my home I have some maize like these ones. Let me say the truth through this video. I have some a little bit some maize like this one, the way they are. They are almost to be harvested. I have some a little bit some cassavas, and I have some a little bit some bananas. I have some a little bit some even goats. Through the help of the girl, I do manage even to. I gonna tell even the girl that I'm too hungry. Even I doesn't have any amount of money. He's not working, although he's not working, but she is having some a little bit some business, because we have said that we're gonna be living with her in this life, guys. You see, I'm too far away back from my home, but he believes on me, on what I'm just trying to tell her. When he was just in a high school, we were learning together, but at the same time we were even working together in the church. The girl came to fall in love with me, but I I said, guys, oh my God, touch me my soul, so that we're gonna and do what is supposed to be done unto me. I was a great businessman when I was back at my home, but still, it reaches at a point where my dad they told me, do you want to go to the place being called NYS? I told my parents, okay, I'm ready to go because my parents they had no money to take me to school. I do remember my neighbor who has just taken me before to school. He only taken me, I entered there and then I started applying some help. I was just being assisted and learning the course being called plumbing. At the same time going to school and coming back at home. Since my girlfriend was just leaving to the nearby school, college school, when it reaches in the evening, I'm gonna be seeing her, maybe having some problems and giving her such things which he deserves to have. Same time, the environment that I was just living, that I am living back at my home, same to this, guys. You know the thing that makes me to say that like to I want like to build my own house, guys. You know, my girlfriend told me that the house that you are just living, for sure they are not yours. You have to build your own house. Those are the houses of your parents. Even though I am the only boy in the family, but for sure even I just given out some a little bit amount of money, my parents to build some houses, but still I don't own anything for sure. When I will be just going back at my home, I will be just I will just go and ask my dad where am I supposed to build so that I can know where I am there supposed to build and start my own project, guys. It will, my house will just take around 200 sheets. My dream house, which I'm just going to build, is just going to take 200 sheets, and the money will come from nowhere. I know, but whoever needs to be supporting me, it will be well and good. But for sure, before it reaches in December, I would have been building my own dream house. Where I am, I'm just working hard in order to get a little bit amount of money and start my own dream. When I see my brother just building her own house, why me? Why me? Because the house will be a hidden sheet. The house will be the hidden sheet, which they will be accommodating some a little bit, some amount of iron sheets, some nails, some timbers. You know, timbers. Even I can cut my own trees, or my own trees of my dad. I can cut some iron sheet, timbers from my dad's farm because I doesn't have my own farm. It's from my dad. You know, my dad has not told me that here and here you are supposed to reach here. No, no, no. The garden is for my dad, and wherever I go, I had to tell my dad what I'm just doing too, because he is the one who will be just making everything to go as well as it can, guys. You see? You know, I had just been learning through this all over, but I know the last moment I will be just only come to be a businessman because I have the passion through it and the dream throughout. But everything gonna be happening through God's presence, guys. You know? I know. Maybe it might be a story, but for sure, the thing that is gonna be happening around back at my home. Here on top of the stones, we have a little bit stagnant of water. Now this water it just brings some of the mosquitoes onto our own houses back here. Now people are just coming sick through having some of the malaria and other things because of this stagnant water. At the other point even, we have stagnant water. No one comes to fetch this water because no need of just using this water. You see, we have some mosquitoes, some, yeah, what can I say, guys? You see, even on the other side, guys, they planted this maize on top of the stones. Although even some of the stones having, you see, some grasses on top here, they have a little bit some loam soil. Now they were just digging around here with hands because you cannot be capable of just plowing. They have just put in some cocks inside. Some cocks. We say some cocks, guys. You see? Here are some of the stones inside here. Now they use the hands to plow. And then they planted this some of the maize. You know, in Western, guys, here in Luya, they know on what they are just doing for real sense. But see, the kind of the maize stock which they are just inside here. You know, even God sees where someone is just coming from. Sees where someone is just coming from. But yeah, wherever you work hard, God will never leave you in this world, guys. Oh my living God. Welcome to MT Zion. Someone has just written some name onto her rentals that he just welcoming people, and even just saying welcome to Mount Zion, and even leaving the contact. Oh my God, may God bless you. On the other side, guys, is like mixed plantations around here, because inside the maize we have even some trees which are inside can be capable of just seeing the trees, although they are too far away. And most of the trees which I'm just seeing inside the shade trees. You know, yeah. Oh my living God. I have nothing to say more. We have also some pigs. They have come from the far end there until to this place. Now they are just grazing, guys. The pigs are just grazing some grasses. You see? Now grazing. A little bit, guys. After I have just been injured my backbone, going back to the hospital. Now at least my backbone is now reacting well, because you know we are just playing football each and every day here in school on Saturday and Sunday. We are now just preferring to see who will be a hero in between us and the other people around here. You know, guys, when we're gonna be looking who is a hero, you have to work hard. You have to do everything to fight for your own team. You know? Oh, sorry, guys. Look, guys, at this stagnant water here. Now, you want to tell me that even the children, they have just come on top here, and then the child to take this water and drink. You know, it will be a harmful thing onto her body health and other many things, guys. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. After all, working hard to our own team in order for it to win, guys. You know, at times when I was just not doing my own videos, some other people were reaching at me here where I am just learning and just trying to tell me that, oh, why nowadays are you not shooting some videos? You know, I told them, you know, I had a little bit an injury. That's why I had not been shooting these videos, but from maybe tomorrow and the other days, you're gonna be seeing me shooting these videos. Even my brother reached me out and told me that, how do YouTube just take you? Oh, it's taking me good, but some other things they have just demoted down. And I do appreciate, by God's presence, you know, when I was just home, my channel was just shooting up, shooting up, shooting up each and every day. But it reaches a time when I came back here to school, I had no place to shoot some good videos, some amazing videos here and there. I had to give some a little bit some stories which are just overcoming unto me and other many things. And I have to accept what is just happening unto me each and every day. You know, back at in the village, I had some each and every day have work to do and have to shoot a video according to the work that I'm just doing. Later on, when I was just shooting the video with Chacha Nyambea, I sent Chacha Nyambea somewhere, but he disappointed me. But after all, God knows. Guys, all over around the view of this place, all over, seeing in East Africa, Kenya always is just greenish in color. What could you be able to be saying around here? Oh my God. Bosco! I'm calling a dog, just being called Bosco. Bosco! Shh. Bosco! A little bit, this is our dog around here, guys. See, it's hungry. Bosco! 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 This is my dog around here. Bosco! Just running around. Shh. Bosco! Shh. Eh? Eh? Guys, I'm gonna be finishing this video around here with my dog, Bosco. Thank you guys for watching this amazing video. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for retaining views each and every day. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment if you haven't been subscribed. If it is the first time to come upon this channel, my name is Brian Bogai. Let's meet in the next video, guys.